Alrighty, welcome back to the Son of a Boy Dad podcast. Today it is
June 4th.
June 4th.
I got you, my brother.
And we are here live from HQ 4.
Francis has quit. As we anticipated.
Francis has quit the podcast.
Francis gets the tiniest taste of success.
Yeah.
A fucking hors d'oeuvre of success and flees for the hills of Hollywood and Austin.
We were in the green room after his special taping and he said, I think I've used up all my resources with you two.
He says, I guess this is goodbye.
Yeah. He said, I'm not going to be needing that whole little podcast anymore.
We went for a big hug because, you know, Francis, you think he's a big hug guy. And he literally fucking slapped the Heineken 0.0 out of our hands.
Yeah.
It was such a slap
we were
in
both
the face.
drinking Heineken 0.00s.
It was so fucking sad. But I mean, I guess congrats to him.
Yeah.
Now I know how the Cumtown boys felt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. It was nasty work. But no, I was so sorry we're a day late. I made the fucking grave mistake of flying to Los Angeles yesterday. Shut up. I made the grave mistake of flying to Los Angeles yesterday morning and flying back from Los Angeles yesterday night.
Yeah, I was thinking about it this morning and I was wondering why you didn't just fly to LA from Chicago.
Because I have a family.
Yeah, but I feel like they probably would have understood. Like, also, what did you say? Like, you were only with your family for what, 5 hours?
Yeah, I mean,
just had a phone call, maybe.
Yeah, that shit sounds good. Until you fucking wind up in Snoopy's position in the fucking doghouse. Bro.
Yeah, but it's Tuesday. It's not like you could have.
But I'd been in Chicago all week.
I don't know. I think your wife would have been pretty understanding if you were like, I'm just gonna go from here.
Call her then. Call her, big man. Big man's got all the answers.
I mean,
I didn't realize Big Man was a fucking relationship guru.
Flying back from Chicago to New York to then, like, what, 8 hours later fly to LA?
I landed at 1 o'clock, 1:30, and I had to be at the airport at 6 a.m.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure Chicago to LA is not even that bad of a flight. What is it, 3 hours?
I don't know, but one day you'll know love, dude, and I'm really rooting for it. Like, I think it's coming for you. I think it's literally around the river bend.
I'm a grind set guy, and I'm just trying to make things easier for you on the traveling end.
Yeah, you're trying to make it easy. I'm a grind set guy. I want things to be as hard as possible.
That is true. You do have a
fucking
point.
Think about the word river.
Yeah.
Bank. What's a river bank? The flow of money. You just have to be where the money is, and you'll accept the fucking flow of money. You're missing the clues are in the words, dude.
That's true. I got to go to LA next week.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I primed it up for you. I got it loose for you, if you know what I mean.
That city sucks ass.
Oh my God. The worst.
The worst place.
Everybody was like, dude, look at this fucking beach. Like, do you have a better perception of LA now? And you couldn't even see the sand because there are so many trash cans.
Oh yeah.
It's literally just covered in trash cans and like shipping containers. They're like, this is our best beach. This is the best we have to offer.
Dude, also just spending a week in Chicago, that city's not all that either.
No. What happened to summers in Chicago?
I know. They're all like, oh man, summers in Chicago are different. It rained like the whole time we were there.
Yeah, and even the days it wasn't raining, it was June
like
and 60.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not the dream I was promised. Imagine being on the lake. Imagine getting a boat on a lake. It's probably 42 degrees out there.
Yeah.
It's probably still snowing on the lake.
Also, like I saw like Jake Malasek posted he was on some like ferry boat tour through Chicago, and he was like, Chicago's the greatest city in the world. And then like an hour later, I saw you posted the exact same thing in New York. Yeah. You were on some boat eating dinner.
It was not a boat, but it was a waterfront dinner. And that's another reason to come home.
Yeah. Waterfront
Fine
dinners.
dining.
Yeah.
You're lucky I didn't post the pictures of the food. Foie gras.
Oh, very nice. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, me neither. It tastes like butter, though. It literally tastes like you're eating a stick of butter.
I love some good butter.
It was fantastic. Indulgent and fat, but delightful. But yeah, dude, Chicago still hasn't grabbed me. I think that they spend so much time in the frigid cold of Chicago. They step outside and it's 55 and they're like, this is amazing.
Yeah, that's what everyone in the Midwest is like.
They're like, oh, it's 40? Let me put on shorts.
They're like, well, the summer's here. 75 high.
Yeah. But like one gust of wind brings in like a torrential nor'easter.
Yeah.
It's brutal. We met up for fucking brunch that one day.
Yeah.
Just me and you. And it was just pouring.
Pouring the entire time.
It literally ruined my entire outfit. We had to go to fucking Patagonia and try.
It's nice because it only took me 45 minutes to get there. That's the other thing. Everything is an hour away from each other. And the train somehow is, you know how like when you look in like New York, it's like, oh, this is how long it's going to take to drive. And then you switch to the train and it's like half the time.
Yeah.
It's different.
Or at least like
in Chicago, it's double the time to take the train. Because there's only local trains and they stop every 300 feet.
It's like those Japanese trains you see that like stop literally inside someone's apartment.
Yeah.
You like get dropped off in your living room and then you have to go to like 11B and then 11C.
I went from the office to the Laugh Factory on Friday and it took me 45 minutes and it's 3 miles away.
And the only alternative
I could have walked.
Is to take like one of the scooters or e-bikes.
Yeah.
But you have to drive through such shitty places that you can like also unlock an AK.
Oh, yeah.
You're going through hell out there.
That's where my hotel was in a bad area.
Yeah. Oh
downtown.
My God. Yeah.
I went to 7-Eleven one night. Big mistake.
Wait, I've been to that 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
There's a guy out front who will not let you leave without giving him $10.
Yeah, there was a lot of homeless people.
You give him $4 and he'll fucking beat your ass.
Yeah. And there were some rowdy teens in there too.
Really?
Yeah, causing a ruckus.
Were they looting?
Stuff over? Probably.
They're still looting out there.
Yeah.
I saw a fucking police station on fire out there.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. It brought me back.
It's a bad scene out there.
What were you copping at Sev? Zinnies?
Pringles. No,
I mean,
I'm on the
Lucy's.
Breakers.
Lucy's.
Which are good.
They're incredible. The caffeine ones or whatever are fucking great too.
Are you using those?
No, I don't know. I saw Taylor Lewan post about them.
I'm trying to stop vaping.
Why?
Because I'm going to Wyoming.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like I shouldn't be like hiking 5 miles a day while blowing massive clouds through my lungs at the same time.
You should hike while vaping here to get like a baseline. Like you should vape on a incline treadmill here.
Yeah, it's actually a good idea. Like really remove all the oxygen from my body.
And just to like train yourself in the conditions that you're going to be in.
Yeah. It's not a bad idea.
You should be doubling your vaping. So once you get up to Wyoming and are just doing a single vape at altitude, it will feel the same.
Yeah. You don't even really want to vape on hikes like that though. You don't even really need it.
Yeah, because Mother Nature's getting you high.
Yeah, exactly.
Mother Nature's getting your sweet nicotine.
Yeah. The problem with these things is, though, you just need one in 24 hours a day to try and battle the urges. And it's not even the nicotine, it's the oral fixation that you're addicted to.
I heard, and it's had to be fake pseudoscience, but that nicotine, there's like new studies that nicotine has like some good properties or something like that.
I think that's always been a thing. I mean, they say like your brain produces nicotine in like small amounts.
Yeah, or something good for your brain or blood flow.
None of it's true. It's bad for you.
It cannot be true.
It's definitely bad for you.
But whoever's putting out that research,
it's the same way when people that are like raging alcoholics are like, well, they say, 3 beers a week. It's actually really good for you.
Ticker.
Yeah. Yeah. Red wine. Glass of red wine a night. Great for the heart.
Yeah. Bottle a night.
And that's the thing. No one actually drinks
a single glass.
Yeah.
It's impressive if you do.
Like the amount of nicotine that's healthy for you would be like if I put one of these in for 4 seconds and then immediately pulled it out.
You just like gummy.
Yeah.
You just rub their top and bottom. But no, Lucy's are really good and healthy.
Yeah. Like fruits and vegetables.
The new food pyramid just has Lucy's across the bottom.
I do like the breaking. I like crushing the pop. Yeah, it's like a Camel Crush.
Yeah, that is a satisfying pop.
Yeah. And these are the only ones that don't give me an insane stomach. This isn't even an ad. We're not sponsored by them.
Oh, we're not?
I don't think so.
Barstool is.
Barstool is, but we're not. And the Zins make me projectile vomit. And the Rogues, literally, you put one in for 30 seconds and it feels like you could just rip your gums off in one clean pull.
Like the Crest White strips.
Yeah.
You just peel your gum. Yeah, those are nasty work. They make you shit blood and bleed shit.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a fucking vicious cycle.
Yeah.
So what else did you cop at 7-Eleven? The Pringles, Lucy's?
Pringles. No, I got these from the office.
Pringles. Taco and cheese taquito?
God, no. I'm not a warm food guy from 7-Eleven. I have been in my past, but I put that
It's actually all very good.
It's so bad.
The wings and the taquitos are good.
Waking up in the morning and you see the 7-Eleven fucking hot dog wrapper in your apartment.
Yeah, the 3D like folded cardboard of 7-Eleven is.
That's you fucked up big time.
Yeah, you've made a grave mistake.
Yeah,
because you didn't like take a walk after you ate it.
Oh no,
you didn't get like your blood sugar down.
You're putting that in your mouth seconds before your eyes close.
You're chewing yourself to sleep on that steroided up chicken.
Yeah.
But how was that hotel? I know that Citizen M was beautiful. Did we talk about that?
No, Citizen M was fine. I mean, I was bitching and moaning about it because you were in a nice hotel and Francis was in the Four Seasons executive suite and I was in a room where my feet were touching the wall while I was in bed.
I was not in a nice hotel.
Nicer than mine.
Yeah, I mean,
you could stand up in yours.
The homeless people outside of 7-Eleven.
In bed. Like I was in a sleeping bag.
It comes with a slingshot that you can whip your clothes onto you in.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to leap into your clothes.
Yeah, but
the homeless people outside 7-Eleven were offered a Citizen M room.
Yeah,
like I'm all set.
They linger outside of the Citizen M waiting to get you.
The homeless?
Yeah.
They're making the mistake that you have money if you're staying at the Citizen M.
I know, that's true. They should be outside the Four Seasons.
But at the Four Seasons, they have turrets up top where they're just
kill you the second they see you.
They're just shooting you down like feral hogs in Arkansas.
But Citizen M was fine. It really wasn't bad. The only one night I got home and the iPad wasn't working. And the iPad controls everything in the room. It controls the lights, the TV, the air conditioning. So I had to sit in the pitch black and call downstairs and they had to walk me through how to reset the iPad.
You said that you were changing your room colors every 5 minutes.
I was. I got very into that. Yeah, it was fun. Changed it to a nice dark blue when I would go to bed. I set my alarm through the Citizen M app. And I thought it was going to be I thought it was going to like the lights were going to turn on, the blinds were going to go up. It just plays like street sounds really loud. So I slept through the alarm for like an hour.
Yeah, it doesn't factor that people are from New York.
Yeah, that I live in the city.
You fell into a deeper sleep.
Yeah, they played like sirens.
Your Whoop was telling you that you were in perfect REM for several hours after that. Yeah, the Citizen M is, it's not really for me. I just prefer like a normal.
I think everyone does. I don't think anyone is like seeking out the Citizen M.
The Japanese must like it though.
No.
You don't think the Japanese like it?
Why would the Japanese want to go to a hotel that like simulates worse living conditions than where they live?
Because I think that they like modern stuff. Like they like riding go-karts through the streets and fucking
bullet trains
and panty vending machines and shit like that.
Yeah. I don't know. There was no Japanese people staying.
Wait, did the lobby stink like a sneeze?
No.
Oh, okay.
The lobby didn't stink.
They must have cleaned out the sneeze smell from the lobby.
They must have.
Last time I was in there, the lobby stunk like a sneeze.
Maybe the lobby did smell a little bit. Like, you know what's the real bitch of the place is that you got to take 2 elevators to get to your room.
That's not right.
One to the lobby and then one to the upstairs.
Chicago is such a dangerous city that none of the hotels have lobbies on the first floor.
Yeah.
Mine didn't either, dude.
Really?
There wasn't a lot. And I don't think the Four Seasons does either.
I wouldn't know.
I have no idea. But
never been.
But I'm pretty sure that you don't just walk into the lobby level.
Yeah. Francis was like trying to get me to stay at the Four. He was like, just stay there.
And he was flexing on us every morning with
like it's only $8,000 a night.
He would have like a continental breakfast delivered to his room as he overlooked the sunrise on the lake.
Yeah.
I could see that if everyone in Chicago was living like that, it's like, oh, Chicago's a nice and beautiful city.
Yeah, but you could stay in the St. Louis Four Seasons and you'd be like, wow, St. Louis is beautiful this time of year.
Incredible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, this fucking Gaza Four Seasons is fucking amazing.
When me and Francis went to St. Louis a couple years ago, he would walk over to the Four Seasons across the street and have their continental breakfast.
He'd pay for it.
And no one would question him. They would be like, oh yeah, you're definitely
Welcome
staying
back,
here.
Mr. Ellis.
Yeah.
They knew. He has the look. He has the feel.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, he's not here to talk about his special, but I think we should.
Yeah, it was great. It was very fun.
It was awesome.
It was a night of magic.
Yeah. We are out of here. Once that shit comes out.
Big time. Yeah.
Big time.
Once it comes out on Tubi.
No, don't say that. Once it comes out on Fubo.
He doesn't seem to think that it's going to go anywhere. I think it will.
Once it comes out on Turbo.
I think it'll go somewhere. I think especially the people that he had working, for it, I think it's going to help.
Oh, yeah. They were dead serious. They were getting like 6 shots.
Yeah.
The room looked sick.
They don't play games.
People were laughing.
You'd be like, you guys want any chips? And they'd be like, oh, well, I'm working.
They had beautiful bodies and like firm handshakes.
Oh, they're all jacked and they all have like tactical gear on.
Yeah, like they're like the final bosses of stage crew guys, of like tech guys.
Stage crew is not a job that you would expect you need to be wearing bulletproof vests to do. But they all have like cargo pants and like bulletproof vests and like night vision goggles on.
And like a Glock 9 strapped to their thigh, like Lara Croft.
Yeah.
God damn, what are you shooting? I thought you were shooting a special.
Yeah, they get really into it. But it was really cool. It was cool to see it done.
Right, yeah, and they're pros too. It was very impressive just how locked in they were.
Yeah.
But they found time to laugh. That was a testament to Francis.
Yeah, it was weird. I didn't realize that they were on stage until like halfway through my set. And then I realized that there was just a dude standing next to me on stage with a camera, with a massive camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You killed though.
Nah, I did fine.
You killed.
Yeah, I did.
Don't be humble, bro. You fucking murdered.
I mean, it was easy. I did 10 minutes. You just do your best 10 minutes of jokes.
Yeah, you do your best 10.
Nothing breaking them up. You don't have to break them up with like dog shit filler jokes.
Yeah. There was no bombing. It was just fucking murderer's row.
Yeah.
For 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I lifted like fucking probably like 5 or 6 of those jokes, took them out to LA.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blessed the LA comics with them. I was like, you guys can have these.
Yeah.
Schumer was fucking furiously writing everything down. She couldn't get enough of it. I'm lying. She's a New York comic.
Schumer?
Mm-hmm.
Is she?
Mm-hmm.
She live in New York?
Yeah. I think she lives in the same building Kendrick Lamar and Ed Sheeran do.
I don't know what that building is, but I keep on hearing you guys talk about it.
It's the building.
Yeah, it seems like it.
I always get TikToks for it. They'll just be like a swirling AI created image of the building with a robot voice being like, Kendrick Lamar lives in this building. He moved in 2021.
That sounds like some shit that they would have at Citizen M.
Yeah.
Citizen M is one of those hotels where you turn the TV on and there's like random facts on the TV.
Yeah. But the alternative is Mario Lopez.
Yeah, it's true.
Mario Lopez is on like 90% of the TVs.
That shit's infuriating.
And he just like walks around the corner, we'll talk for 5 minutes, and then does it again, and you just can't find the remote. So you listen to Mario Lopez for 72 straight hours.
And he probably got paid $80 million to do that.
It's infuriating. Who knows Mario Lopez? Like, who's tuned in on Mario Lopez?
Nobody.
What does he do? And he was in Saved by the Bell?
I don't know. The worst gig in the world has to be the guy that's in the back of the taxi.
Isn't that Tank Sinatra now?
Oh, is it?
I think so.
The jokes that they have them do are like, it's like a sketch of someone doing bad jokes.
Yeah. It's but at least it's probably a writer got paid for that or something. I don't know. I'm looking for a silver lining.
Someone's got to have gotten paid a lot. They're probably getting paid by the state of New York.
Yeah. Or no, Tank Sinatra does gas stations. When you go to a gas station, there's a video screen. Yeah. What the fuck were they thinking that like they were like trying to launch us into the future? Yeah,
that was definitely an idea that they were like, this is going to change the world.
It's going to be so fucking futuristic.
TVs at a gas station.
Just some guy talking to you.
Yeah.
It's going to be like Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah. That shit sucks.
It sucks. It's so dumb. Chicago had that too. In that like Fulton Market neighborhood that we were walking through. They had like these big video screens where it was just like ads and like someone coming to talk to you.
Yeah.
Flat screen TVs must just like cost $- to make because they just start posting them on fucking street corners.
It used to be like a big deal to have a flat screen.
Flat screen TV and like push to start cars.
Yeah.
Used to be like the future, and now it's just like
they're all just a nuisance.
It's just cheaper than not doing it.
Push to start cars are the worst.
But there's still rappers who are like, no keys.
Yeah.
Push to start.
It's like then you got to fucking hold on to your little nub of a key. And then you lose it every fucking 10 minutes.
Your nugget, dude.
Yeah.
The key looks like it lost its arms and legs in a fucking grenade accident.
It's like just carrying around an AirPod case. And that controls your entire car.
Yeah, there's a dark energy to it.
And then you can start it in places. Like it happened to my mom. Like her car keys were like in our house and she could start her car.
Oh, from the inside?
Yeah, and then she drove like 20 miles away and then went to start it and she didn't have her keys.
Oh, you can leave them somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh, that's diabolical.
Yeah, because all you just need to start it.
My boy Mike did that in his neighborhood. He started it because the winters in Philadelphia are akin to the Chicago winters.
Yeah.
Frigid cold. And
Yeah.
he started his car and was like inside getting ready for the rest of the workday and went outside and they had just taken his car.
Oh, really?
But it's like a development and he has like a driveway. They had to
Yeah.
like hop a fence to come and take his car.
That's crazy. His car got stolen?
Yeah.
Damn.
Sucks so bad.
Stealing a car is pretty cool.
Kia boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
My-
was legendary.
My friend Bo's car got stolen when he lived in Vermont.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they returned it to him.
How'd they get
Like he
why?
got it back. Like the cops called him and they were like, we found it. And then he picked it up and there was like just shattered glass all in the back of the car.
Yeah.
And like the cops don't do anything.
I think they exclusively break the glass so they have something comfy to fuck on.
Yeah.
They just want to have a fucking raked up back.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're doing in the cars.
Oh yeah, there was a condom in the car.
Was that really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they love to fuck in the car.
Mm-hmm.
They need a safe place to fuck. You
I
can't be
was-
fucking on the streets anymore.
No, I was on the phone with him when it got stolen.
Like it got stolen like
He was-
actively under his nose or when he discovered
When
it?
he found out it was stolen.
Mm.
He was in college and we were gonna play video games and he called me because he just got off work and he was like, "Can you game?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "All right, I'm walking in my car right now." And he's in a parking garage and he was like, "I don't know where the fuck my car
He
is."
said it looks like we're playing Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. He was like, "I don't know where the fuck my car is." And then he didn't. And then the cops, he asked the cops for a ride back to his dorm and they wouldn't give him a ride. So he had to walk back like 3 miles.
What city was he in?
Vermont, Burlington.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
nasty.
Burlington's a nasty city too. I mean, it's a beautiful city, but they have crazy homeless problems
Because they probably just
because it's a bunch of libs.
they want to have these inclusive laws.
Yeah.
It's sick. Makes me fucking sick. Build a Citizen M and put them up.
I know, seriously.
Put these fucking people away. I'm still pissed though that you didn't pop tags with me.
At Patagonia?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
We
should have.
went on a mission to pop tags and then like
Yeah, but they didn't have anything that I was willing to pop for.
they had everything.
They have like good jackets and pants and shorts. I'm in the market right now for t-shirts.
They had thin t-shirts.
I'm not a Patagonia t-shirt guy.
You would have had to stack them three
yeah,
high.
exactly.
You'd have to go Russian nesting doll on their
Exactly.
t-shirts and fucking
Yes. And I already got my storm gear from Orvis.
Yeah,
I got
you
my
walking
quick
into
dry pants from
Patagonia with
REI.
the Orvis was a flex.
It was a baller move. They didn't like it. They
But
did
that's
not
like when you're
it.
at the mall and you walk in with like bags from other stores. They knew you were a shopper.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, can we help you with anything, sir? We see that you're dressed tactically."
I don't even know if I told you that some employee came up to me and he was like, "Do you need anything?" Or he's like, "Can I help you with anything?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "Here, take this pin." And it was a Barstool Chicago pin. He was like a little nod.
He knew?
He knew. I think that's why all those Chicago guys love Chicago so much. Because everyone there is
'Cause
a
they're big
Barstool
fish?
fan. Yeah. Like, if you're a Barstool employee in Chicago, you're an A-list celebrity. Everywhere we went, and they say it in like subtle ways. They're like, "What can I get you free? What can I get you to drink today, Roan?" That happened at the place that we got
shit.
breakfast.
Yeah, it was. But the waitress didn't know, and the guy like
The guy like swooped in.
he kicked her to the curb.
Yeah.
He came in like from the bullpen.
He was like, "Anything else we can get you guys today, Roan?" It was like his big moment, and then he gave us cookies.
He did give us a stack of cookies, and they were incredible.
I didn't get any of them
Well, you didn't take any of them.
because you took them. You took the executive decision to have all of the cookies.
I didn't. I mean, I didn't take.
I'm
all
on a
of
weight
them.
loss journey right now, so
I didn't even finish them all, but I literally brought them
I'm
back
sure
to
you
New
finished
York.
a good amount of them.
They're in my apartment right now.
That's insane to bring back 2 cookies.
They were dinner
Oh, they were
plates.
huge.
They were massive cookies, and they were like this thick. They were like cakes.
Damn.
There's 3. It was like a cinnamon.
I would've
cinnamon
loved to
sugar.
try one.
Dude, come over.
Yeah, maybe I'll come over after this. So I
Come
can
over
have some
for
of
a
your
shard of cookie.
Yeah.
I literally punched the top of it and fucking let it all shatter so I could get big pieces, small pieces. It was such a fucking joy.
Yeah.
And then we went on our journey to pop tags, and it never happened.
You popped a lot of tags. How much did that run you?
They beat me over the head.
What was it, 500?
It was like 500 for pants and a jacket.
Yeah, because jacket from Patagonia, that's
Well,
300
it was like a
bones at
sweatshirt.
least.
It was like a sweatshirt.
It was a hybrid.
But I popped my fucking fly at Pop Punk. I literally like my best pants, my fucking
Oh, that's why you had to pop tags.
because I literally my pants broke. I
Yeah.
had one pair of pants, one
That's
pair
happened
of
to me.
wearable pants, and I fucking broke. And dude, but my Patagonia pants are already breaking. The fucking button is coming out of my fucking Patagonia pants. They don't make them like they used to.
Now, Patagonia is not as good of a brand as they say, like as people like as the hype it gets. Like LL Bean's way better than Patagonia.
Yeah,
Patagonia has good. They had those fleece pullover sweatshirts that they
those are
have.
nice.
Those are nice.
But even those were feeling thin and plastic.
Really,
Yeah.
I have one that's old and it's really nice.
I think that they're cheaping out.
But they're like warm as shit. Like you can only wear those in like the hottest of weather,
It felt not the coldest.
the coldest of weather.
Yeah, that's probably why they're fucking just rocking them all year round. They have
Yeah.
like summer colors of the fucking ones in Chicago because you need to wear them
Yeah.
in the frigid temperatures. We should have gone to what was that store next door that makes the cute little backpacks? You know what I'm talking about? It's like a fucking Icelandic store.
No,
Clifton Laughlin.
no, I
Clifton
know the
Laughlin.
store. I don't remember what it was called.
But do you know what I'm talking about?
shoulda
They make
gone
the
there.
cutest backpacks.
That place looks way cooler than
I
Patagonia.
know, but neither of us spoke up.
No,
We should have spoke up.
that was like exactly what we were looking for.
The Patagonia was fucking calling our name.
And that's the thing too, is all those stores, like going to like a Nike store in person, it's like you go there and they don't have anything.
Yeah,
Like it's like Patagonia, all the good shit's online.
it's the general release.
Yeah. LL Bean, on the other hand,
You go into a store.
you go and they have everything that they sell at LL Bean in the store.
and it's well made.
Yeah.
There's old American hands stitching
Yeah.
that shit in the back.
Yeah.
This Patagonia shit is South American stitching shit together. Fucking not a care in the world.
No.
It's fucking bullshit.
Because they're looking to get back out on the water. You can't have the factory that you make your clothes at be a nice place. Because then
No.
as people are looking forward to too much rather than looking forward to making
Like
your
the Chicago
clothes.
office.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why nothing gets done in there
No,
because
they're
everyone's
looking
about to
forward-
deadlift.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. That was insane.
Which
Like
part?
as soon as the yak ends on Friday, music's on and then like 5-on-5 starts immediately.
With like 6 teams waiting to
Yeah.
run 5-on-5.
Yeah, it's like an operation.
People like
And everyone plays.
hanging over the top.
Yeah.
It is fucking preposterous.
I snuck away into the game room. I played Apex with Bo and Matt for 3 hours
What game room?
where Jerry streams.
Where the fuck is that?
We were playing, it's like up by Big Cat's office. We were
What?
playing crosswords. I was playing a crossword with KB Nick, or with KB, Mook, Francis, and Rudy. And I was like, this is awful. And then it came into my head. I was like, oh shit, they have a PlayStation 5 here. And then I went over and I logged into my account and I played video games for 3 hours.
Really?
Yeah. And then when I started playing, it was like a zoo. Like people are playing basketball, people are working out. And then I walked out and I was the only person there. Everyone was gone.
Why don't they live stream the basketball?
I don't know.
They don't want to expose themselves?
Probably.
Yeah. That's tough. I respect it.
Yeah,
It's a beautiful office.
it is very fun.
But they should be putting that shit out. You should have live streamed your video games.
I was worried that I was. So I kept everything on I didn't say much.
That people could see you.
I was the whole time I'm playing. I was like, there's like not a 0 chance that I'm being streamed out to the public right now. Yeah. So, because as soon as you turn on the desktop, like the camera like focuses in on you. It's like one of those like automatic ones.
focus.
Yeah. So it's like all of a sudden the camera, it's like one of those ones that it's like face down and then you turn the on thing on and it like it goes up and focuses on your face. And I'm like, this thing might just be, I might just be streaming on Jerry's Twitch right now.
You just like start playing with your balls.
Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't say much.
You just unzip and start beating off like
Yeah.
that CNN anchor.
Yeah. We strictly talked about the game, nothing else.
Because you knew
Yeah.
that they could be trying to expose you.
Yeah. There was a couple times where I was about to shit talk and then I was like, no, I can't.
A couple times you were about to say the K word.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Myers Leonard.
Dude, I played COD last night.
It sucks.
The things that were coming out of my mouth last night were nasty.
Really?
Yeah, in just public chats.
Towards your friends?
No, I was playing by myself,
Really?
just talking to strangers. Fuck you.
What were you so angry at? Or it was
Because
just nice to
I
get it
don't
off?
play multiplayer COD a lot. I play Warzone or the campaign. And I've been playing multiplayer a little bit by myself, and it's been really fun. Like I've been finishing top of the leaderboard every game. And then I realized that it was because skill-based matchmaking hadn't kicked in yet.
Yeah, you're playing on baby mode.
I'm playing on baby mode.
You're
And
literally
then-
playing against the fucking the key that people use to
Yeah.
get into their car.
And
no
I
arms, no legs.
I wanted to go for I was trying to go for a nuke. I wanted to get a nuke.
course.
which is 25 kill streak.
25 kill streak.
It might be 24 or 26, depending on the game.
25.
But and I got a 15 kill streak, and then as soon as I got that, I didn't get a kill streak the rest of the gaming session, and it was all hackers, people with aimbot, wall hacks.
So basically, you put up like 100 in Madden on rookie.
Pretty much, and then I got
And then you went to
the
all
real
pro.
leagues. Well, everyone hacks. There's a massive hacking problem in Call of Duty.
Oh, I know the game sucks now. That's why I went back to Apex.
Apex is where it's at. We got 2 wins back to back
Let's go.
on Sunday.
So were you playing with the boys?
No, not last night. Last night I played for like an hour by myself,
Got it.
and then I watched Seinfeld. Going through a big Seinfeld kick right now.
Stealing some jokes?
Yeah,
Big time.
a lot of them.
It's ripe for stealing.
Yeah.
People are just starting to forget. The people who were like into Seinfeld are just like teetering on dementia, and there's a new crop that's young enough to not know Seinfeld.
Because I'm just taking Jerry Seinfeld's jokes and just doing them in my own cadence, not his, and it's hard to tell. That's what my Don't Tell set is going to be. Just all stolen Jerry Seinfeld jokes.
Clean as hell.
Yeah.
Can't even say hell.
No.
He
No,
can't-
he says he's got some nasty jokes. I think it's a common misconception that Jerry Seinfeld's like a clean comic. Just because a lot of his premises are like dumb or like simple.
The first time that I started maybe smoking weed when I was like probably 18 years old.
Yeah.
But like for the first like 6 or 8 months, it didn't work. Like I wasn't like inhaling properly.
Yeah.
And
I got
then
a joke about that.
Jerry Seinfeld came to Penn State.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna fucking do it right, dude. I have to get it
for
right.
Jerry. Yeah.
For Jerry.
Yeah.
It's like fucking, honestly, until a couple years later, he was the most important Jerry to come through Penn State.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking, so I was just like, vacuumed him,
Yeah.
muscled it down until I finally got high.
Yeah.
And it was fucking euphoric.
Mm-hmm.
And then sitting in the back row, it didn't even feel real. He was like one of the first celebrities I like saw in person like that.
It's pretty crazy that he came to Penn State. Why'd he do that?
We get big acts. Like,
I guess
don't
Penn
know.
State's a huge school.
It's a huge school, guaranteed sellout.
Yeah, it's
and,
guaranteed you're going to be performing in front of like 20,000 people.
Yeah, it was massive. It wasn't in the basketball stadium, but it was in just this fucking huge theater. We're all the way in the back. And he's like,
Were people
Penn
pumped?
State? Huh?
Were people pumped
were
to see
pumped.
Jerry Seinfeld?
I mean, I was super pumped. I didn't even really watch Seinfeld. But I was
Yeah.
like, fuck, Jerry Seinfeld?
Because I think the cool thing now is to hate Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, but this is 2006 or 7. This is fucking, you weren't even born yet.
Well, I was probably 6 or 7.
But he was like, Penn State, what's the name of this town? State College? Real, like, what did he was like, real clever naming naming the town.
Oh, he was
like,
torching your ass.
Huh?
He was torching you guys.
He was torching the fuck
Yeah.
out of us. He was like, we'll just, what are we going to call it? There's a college here? I guess we'll just State College. And
Yeah.
State College.
That's pretty good. That's good shit, though.
It was good shit.
Like,
he
for
wrote
topical humor, like, people eat that shit up.
we ate it up.
Yeah.
I'm remembering it fucking
Yeah.
half of my life later.
Yeah.
Half of my life later.
20 years ago. Yeah.
It was insane. State College. Fucking, it's like word. That's how I got into battle rap, basically.
Yeah. It's from Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerry Seinfeld had
Yeah.
some wordplay. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Weed was coursing through my brain. Just this swirling tornado of thought.
Why is that when people smoke weed for the first like 10 times, they don't feel anything?
Because you don't know how to inhale.
Yeah. But it's
Like-
pretty simple.
I don't know. Did you do it right the first time?
No.
Exactly. So it's
Never.
not that simple. You don't like intentionally inhale.
Yeah. The first time that I smoked weed, I was with my friend Bo, and we were smoking weed, and we didn't feel anything. And we were smoked outside, and we were like, I think it's because we're outside. I think like the fresh air is like fucking with the weed. We both smoked like joints that were like this big, and neither of us felt a single thing.
Because it just wasn't going into
We
your
were like,
lungs.
yeah, this is just shit weed. And then I smoked weed again like a year later, and I didn't feel anything. And then I smoked a couple times, and then the one time that I did feel something is when I got caught by my parents.
Yeah.
Big trouble.
Because once you actually get high, it's like, oh my God.
Well, it's instant. You're just instantly like, what did I just do? I shouldn't have done that. That was a terrible idea. And then you're like, it's not like drinking where you can just like, oh, I'll just go get McDonald's. Like I'll just eat a lot of food and I'll be fine.
Right.
It's
I'm
like
just gonna
there's
think.
literally nothing you can do to get it to go away.
Right. You need to like get hosed down.
Yeah. You can't like go for like a run.
Yeah.
Like drinking, there's so many methods to be less drunk. Drinking a ton of water. Drinking one Diet Coke, you're back. You're good. That used to be my move.
A Diet Coke would take you out of drinking?
If I was like getting uncomfortably drunk, I'd just have one Diet Coke and I'm back. I could drink 6 more beers.
I think you could go for a run and get out of smoking.
Really?
I don't know. I feel like at least like you'd be you'd have plausible deniability if you're just like drenched in sweat and fucking.
I don't know. Weed was always like, once you're high, you're trapped forever. Like until you wake up the next day.
Yeah.
That's why I don't understand how people can smoke weed during the day. That's crazy to me.
But I think that people smoke so much that like it very quickly becomes you smoke and you're not high anymore right away.
Or you are high.
No, I mean like you smoke. Your tolerance is so high that like you smoke and then 20 minutes later you're not high. You need to smoke again.
Oh, I see. We call that being a drug addict.
Weed's not a fucking drug, bro. It's from Mother Earth.
Are you still off the kush?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How long is that going to last, do you think? Forever?
I mean, so I smoked on the bachelor party.
Yeah.
And it was just like, everyone's like, dude, you're going to get so fucking high when you come back. And I was like, nah, not really. Didn't really feel anything. Didn't really feel any different. I don't know. Like I would, I guess, smoke.
Were you
like,
inhaling?
Yeah. Seinfeld was on. It wasn't even funny.
Yeah.
I guess I would smoke again if, like, I don't know, if I was like with Wiz Khalifa.
Like you're not going to get back to where you were, you think? Of like smoking every day?
I don't think so.
Right in the morning?
Yeah, about being on the toilet.
Yeah.
I literally was like convincing myself that it was like helping me poop in the morning.
Could have.
Getting the morning poop out is like essential to your day.
I'll tell you what helps you get the morning poop out: a Lucy Breakers and an iced coffee from Starbucks.
Facts.
Spraying shit.
Facts.
Yeah.
After we were supposed to pop tags, I remember I told you I was going to go.
I had diarrhea 4 times in an hour when we got
right
back.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was it that breakfast?
I think it must. I don't know what it was, but it was like I think I was also nervous. I don't know why I was so nervous for this.
Yeah, no one cared.
No one cared. It had nothing to do with me. My set wasn't being filmed. It did not matter if I did well or not. And I was like,
and
having
it was less than like a normal weekend on the road for you.
Oh, it was 10 minutes. It's less than doing a spot at the stand.
Really?
And I was like so fucking nervous, dude.
And your body was just, I don't know why. Your body, when you're nervous, is just like, let's get this shit out of here.
Yeah. I shit 4 times in an hour, went to the venue, drank a non-alcoholic beer. And then I remember standing on the side of the stage waiting for Brandon to finish. And I was like, I'm going to have a panic attack on stage.
It was that bad?
Yeah. And then I got on stage and I was totally fine. But that happens to me like 90% of the time before I go up.
It is scary to go up for the first time, huh?
Yeah. Well, I always just have this idea in my head that I'm going to hyperventilate on stage and then like collapse to the ground.
That would be really funny.
Yeah, it'd be good for my career.
It'd be a great bit.
Yeah.
Especially with the steady cam that they had.
Oh, yeah.
If they had you crumpling into a heap, it would look like performance art.
Give it up for Francis! As I'm crawling off the stage.
Yeah. Oh my God. I pray for that day. I hope the cameras are rolling.
Don't tell. Could be the day.
Could be the day. That's in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that won't happen. I don't really. As soon as I got on stage, I'm not nervous anymore.
Are you going to do the same 10?
Yeah.
That was basically your
that was word for word what it's going to be.
Really?
Yeah.
You're fucking lit then.
Yeah, hopefully. I just need that first joke to work. And it's, for some reason, I'm getting to a point where this joke that I've been doing for over a year that has been forever, for the last 11 months, it has had a 100% hit rate. No matter what the crowd is, no matter how many people are there, no matter like what type of crowd. Like I could do a gay room, I could do a black room, I could do a Mexican, like white,
black room,
anything, and it would kill every time. And now within the last month, it's not working. It's like 30% of the time
that
it
happens
works.
to me sometimes. It gets a little bit stale. I would just rewrite the punchline, add a couple more tags, get it fresh for a little bit, and then strip it back down.
It's actually not a bad idea.
That's what I always do.
I was texting a lot of people this morning asking what to do.
Is that the best advice you got?
Gardini told me to stop doing it.
Until then, or just period?
He said stop doing it for like a week.
True. Gardini's dialed.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
I see him in a still photo from the mothership every week.
Yeah. Yeah. They always put his in black and white for some reason.
I know.
Everyone else has color, and then
Are they trying to protect his red
bring
hair?
out like the film.
We know he has red hair. Dude.
Yeah.
And a beautiful shock of red hair.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. But yeah, I got to figure that out. But
where are you shooting that?
San Diego.
That sounded fucking. That sounded fucked.
San Diego.
That's not what you said. You said San Diego. I was just looking up, like before I fall asleep, I just like to look at different areas of the country on Zillow.
Yeah.
And I always forget just how close San Diego is to Mexico.
Oh, it's
in it.
10 miles away. Yeah.
It's not 10 miles away.
Yeah.
It's
right next to
Mexico.
San Diego.
San Diego.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
Yeah. San Diego's a nice area, but apparently the area where we're filming is not.
Really?
Yeah. I got some email the other day about my travel, and they were like, don't stay near the venue.
Really?
Yeah. I don't give a shit. I'm staying near the venue.
Why? Why don't you just stay at the Four Seasons?
I'd rather stay at near the venue than stay fucking 45 minutes away.
It's not 45 minutes. It's San Diego.
They were telling me like a train station to stay near.
Oh, I know that restaurant or that hotel. It's right by the train station. When I filmed that Ryan Garcia video, that's where we stayed.
Oh, I forgot you filmed that. Was that before he lost his mind?
He was in a depressive episode at that time, which is like kind of is the perfect yin to the yang of his manic episode that he's been trapped in for the last year plus.
Well, he got in trouble for steroids, didn't he?
No, it was fake.
Oh, okay.
They were making it all up, even though they found it in his A sample and his B sample. It was absolute bullshit. Yeah, he was very nice and funny. We got along good.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He's my brother.
Yeah, you think he remembers you?
I bet. Yeah. I bet he does.
Ron.
We spent multiple days together.
Yeah.
Ron was the name of his trainer.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
The only other white around.
Something to think about.
Yeah. You could think about that for a while.
Yeah,
dude,
I could definitely.
Here's another one to think about. Yesterday, I was on the flight.
Delta One.
Of course. Fell asleep.
It's like $8,000 one way.
No, I mean, I literally could have stayed in LA for like 3 days. I'm saving the company money by taking Delta One.
There's just no way that's true.
I'm saving the company money. And you like scrawny guys. Fucking. I fell asleep on the way there, and I woke up and I had like sleep mouth, and so I was like, well, Delta One, they have a full toiletry kit.
Yeah.
Fucking grab the toiletry kit, run into the bathroom, fucking open up the toothbrush, open up the toothpaste, start fucking brushing my teeth. Tastes different. That's not toothpaste.
Oh, no.
Put a half a tube of lip balm in my mouth.
Oh, no.
It was nasty.
That's
dude.
terrible.
My smile was shining. It was like a fucking light bulb.
Did you rebrush with toothpaste after?
Yes.
Did it get it out?
I mean, I guess, but like it's a wooden toothbrush.
Yeah.
Which is a nasty mouthfeel. Putting wood in your mouth?
Yeah,
I don't know. You're used to that shit. But
very funny.
With your gay ass. But yeah, I don't like that to begin with. And then wood mixed with fucking lip balm, a half tube of lip balm, because I'm like, I'm going to use a bunch of this. I'm not going to reuse this toothpaste, so I'm going to use a fucking ton.
Use all of it.
There's no reason to be fucking
actually, you don't really need a lot at all.
I know.
That's big toothpaste.
But I like to.
Trying to make you think that you got to lather the whole brush.
Same thing with when I go to a hotel and there's shampoo, I'll just fucking load up on shampoo.
Oh, yeah.
I use a ton of shampoo. If I'm at home, conservative. But if it's their shampoo,
they don't have body wash at Citizen M. All they have is shampoo and conditioner.
What?
I had to wash my ass with shampoo all week.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
No way.
Yep.
Why?
Isn't that fucked?
That's so fucked.
Japanese, they don't wash their ass, I guess.
No.
It's a new stereotype I'm coming up
That can't
with.
be true. They just have pixelated asses they don't have to wash.
Japanese dudes have stinky asses. I'm coming up with new Japanese racist stereotypes based on my stay at Citizen M.
You can't do that.
Why?
You're about to go to California. You're going to be within fucking Pearl Harbor's reach of them.
That's true. It is very close to Pearl Harbor. San Diego. A lot of those mountains out there used to be World War II bases.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the base that don't they have a good ass base out there?
I don't know if it's still, it used to be like a nuclear defense base.
What is the
Or like a
base in
missile
San
defense
Diego?
base. Something like that. I went on a hike out there and I read some shit.
Naval Base, City of San Diego, Point Loma.
Maybe that's where I was.
Or the Marine Corps Air Station Miramar.
Oh, was that one of those places?
Fuck. It's going to be great sun down there. Coronado, PB.
Great sun.
La Jolla.
Gonna need to bring out, I'm hoping to get out to La Jolla.
Or La
Home away from
Jolla, as
home.
you probably say it.
La Jolla.
La Jolla with your fucking...
L.A. Jolla.
That sounds like a rapper's name. L.A. Jolla.
But yeah, I'm doing the Comedy Store when I'm out there. Sold out, of course.
But all 20
All 40 tickets. Only took me 2 months of promoting.
In the second biggest city in America. Here you go, brother.
It's so funny when you do shit like that. Like everyone's got an answer for you to try and make you feel less bad. Like I'll call my manager and I'll be like, yeah, like still not sold out. And they'll be like, well, you know, LA, they're late ticket buyers. It's like, yeah.
I'm
sure
know that.
all of LA is late ticket buyers.
I forgot that I know that.
All of the 10 million people that live in LA.
Same
all
shit was
buy
happening
tickets
to
late.
Adele at the Forum.
Yeah,
Everybody just bought day of. She was bugging out.
But that should be fun. That's gonna be a little bit of more of a showcase than a.
What the fuck does that mean?
I booked a bunch of people on it.
As opposed to what? Don't all shows have a bunch of people on them?
No. Some of them it's just 3. This
So
so
how
more
many
like
is this?
6 probably.
Okay, so like a show at the stand.
Yeah. And then of course I'll just polish it off. Put a bow on it.
You're gonna put Bo on the show?
I'm gonna put a bow on it.
Bo's not ready for this, bro. He's probably still high from that time you guys smoked fat doobies when you were 14.
Dubes. Fat dubes. We were probably like way younger than that.
Really?
Yeah.
Where'd you guys get the stuff from?
He
His
bought
older
it from
brother?
some girl, and I remember she gave it to him, and she was like, "Be careful with this." And we were like, really scared. We were like, "What is in this?" No, it turns out nothing.
It was empty weed?
Yeah,
Was it actually weed? Or did they hit you with like a pencil shaving?
I think it was salvia.
Oregano. Oh, salvia?
Yeah,
No, salvia is a way harder drug.
I know. I was joking.
Oh, very funny.
Dumbass.
But they fucking literally would sell salvia over the counter.
Spice.
They sell, no.
Is salvia and spice the same
that's
thing?
That's K2 is spice.
Spice is K2.
But they would make that shit look like weed.
Spice.
Yeah.
Yeah, not really though.
The shit that, I mean, they would try.
I never actually saw spice in real life. I just looked up what it was because
We would buy that
we
at
had like a
head
whole
shops.
seminar at school about like spice. And it was like one of the it was like the equivalent of having like a seminar at school about like lean. Being like, kids are gonna offer you lean. Don't do it. Like they made spice out to be this thing that I was gonna be like having to turn down every single day.
They sold it at like head shops. And I remember one time me and my boy were living in Manayunk right out of college. Manayunk's this town right by Philly.
I know Manayunk.
Of course.
Yeah.
You're a Philly guy, I forget.
Yeah.
We
Through and
couldn't
through.
find weed to buy. We couldn't find real weed to buy.
So you bought some spice?
We bought spice, but we're like, spice only lasts for like 20 minutes and just makes you tired. We need to ramp up the spice. So we fucking cracked a blunt. And like usually you gut the blunt, but we're like, let's leave half the shit from in here. So we like, it was half blunt guts, half spice.
Tobacco is what we typically call that.
Yeah, but it's like not good tobacco. It's not like fine smoking tobacco. It's
Yeah.
like the shit, it's supposed to be dumped out to the world.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's evil. And probably like sprayed with fucking like green apple chemicals or
Yeah,
some
it's
shit
true.
like that. And then we put that into like a 2 liter and fucking tried to smoke it. It was the most violent smoking experience that didn't get us any type of good high at all. We just like wanted to go to sleep right away.
So spice is not that crazy. They always made spice seem like it was like PCP.
I think it's unregulated, so there's probably incredible spice and there's probably just spice that's like fake weed that makes you fall
Yeah.
asleep right away.
Yeah.
But like in Philly, there was like a big problem with spice or 2K, Tukey,
K2.
K2, 2K. They would, but they didn't drug test for it. So like outside of the family court in Philly, people would just be like fried off of spice because you can't drug test for it.
Yeah.
But like you're just going in to like try and get custody of your child while you're high on like the most potent drug known to man.
Spice.
Spice. That's how Ice Spice got her name.
Yeah. Cold spice.
She had that cold ass spice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll smoke some spice tonight.
You should.
Yeah, just give it a try.
That'll be a good way to panic before your fucking biggest shows of your life.
I'm going to smoke some spice before my Don't Tell set.
Is your manager coming out?
I think, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They had to go out and buy half the tickets.
I don't sell the tickets for this.
They're going out for Don't Tell.
Yeah.
Not for the belly room.
No.
Got it. And how will you be able to tell if Don't Tell went well?
I'm going to record it on my phone. I do that for everything, though.
Are you going to put it out?
No, I'm going to record the audio so that I can listen back to it 800 times. I do that for every big thing, and no one else seems to do that. But like I
wouldn't want to hear myself again. I would want to just live in a world where it went well.
To. No.
Why?
I'd rather know. Because, dude, you got to wait like Francis is going to have to wait like months to see that footage.
Yeah, but he knows it went well.
But wouldn't you rather hear it and confirm those thoughts?
But they were watching a clip of it afterwards, and they were like huddled around with his managers.
Because unless I destroy at Don't Tell, I know I'm going to get off and be like, that fucking sucked. So I'm going to want to have the audio so that I can listen back and be like, oh, that actually wasn't bad at all.
What's the last destruction that you remember? Like annihilation, like 25 kill streak.
Like what? Like last time I did well on stage?
Not well. Like the last time you like hit scrape the ceiling of how well it can go.
Oh man, I don't know. I did a guest spot at the Stand one Friday because I was only booked on the late shows, and I asked if I could go up earlier, and they let me do 8 minutes downstairs on like the 10 p.m. show, and it was sold out, and I destroyed on that.
Really?
Yeah, murdered.
People were loving it?
Yeah.
How good did that feel?
Great.
What did you think about yourself after?
Oh, that was actually the same day as UFC 300. And then I remember I wasn't supposed to, I wasn't booked, and then they gave me a spot, and then I killed, and then I stayed for all of UFC 300.
Yeah. And you still had the fucking biggest knockout of the night?
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah. Who was in who actually that's bad podcast. Bad podcasting for me to try to talk about UFC 300.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
Who are the two dudes that stood in the middle? Holloway?
Wasn't Holloway one of the guys?
Maybe.
That was really fun. That was a good night.
Poirier?
Maybe. I remember that night being very fun.
People are fucking pissed right now. We just got unsubscribed by some people.
I don't think any UFC fans listen to this podcast.
I would.
Greer.
I would beg to differ. I wish I went to darts with all those boys.
Yeah. Did you go on? How was it? Better or worse than the last year? Hate to hear that.
Yeah, because Quiggs is out at fucking Pop Punk, fucking raging.
I know. What the hell is he doing out there?
Quiggs is supposed to be the backbone of darts. Same with Max.
Yeah, it's true.
Max is at Pop Punk. Everybody's at Pop Punk.
TJ flew out for darts.
Really?
I know that. What about Ebo? Was he here or no? He was in Chicago. That guy? That guy's got an ego problem.
Ebo? I heard they're calling him Ego.
Yeah. Egomaniac. Thinks he's too good for darts.
Dude, one thing I admired about the Chicago office is how like supportive they were of Francis.
Oh, that was crazy. No one came. They did the same thing to me when I did Zanies. It's all bullshit. They all bullshit you.
Yeah, why do they
go,
bullshit him so hard?
What night are you doing shows? Oh, well, I'm doing 8 shows at Zanies, so you should be able to make one.
I literally...
Not a single person came. Titus came.
Yeah.
And Hank came.
I thought...
Actually, I guess and Nick came too, so maybe that's wrong.
Well, 0 people came for Francis.
No, not a single. The only person that tried to come was Dante, and he wasn't on the list. And he got denied at the door.
He's like, with this fucking company, this always fucking happens.
But I was talking to Francis in the green room in between shows, and he did write down Dante's name.
He said he put it on the list. I think his manager fucked it up.
Yeah.
Or he texted it to his manager. His manager didn't write it down.
No, I think his manager did. His manager texted him. The venue fucked it up.
But, I mean, Dante tweeted a picture of the list.
Yeah, he wasn't on it.
Yeah.
The venue fucked it up. Alrighty, let's talk about Game Time.
Game Time. The official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. The official ticketing partner of Son of a boy dad. It's so easy.
Yes.
You could just pull that shit up right now, probably.
I'm pulling it up right now. Yankees tickets right now, $5. That's a steal.
And we'll get to this at the end, but you can get $20 off your first purchase. So does that mean that Game Time is going to give you $15 to go with your Yankees ticket? Or I guess you buy 4 Yankees tickets.
I'm looking at Billy Joel tickets right now for MSG. $280. It's a steal.
Steal. Stop the steal.
And they're good tickets too. $280 for good tickets.
Lock him up. Unbelievable stuff. Great tickets at all times. And how easy is it to interface that thing?
Oh, it's so easy, right? Like you can just, I'm clicking on it right now. You can look at the whole MSG and you can find exactly where you want to sit right in front of the stage. You could sit front row.
You could be an uptown girl, or you could sit all the way out in Vienna if you want.
I've actually heard rumors that Billy Joel, if you sit all the way at the back row, he'll come up and he'll bring you up front.
Yeah.
For the common man.
He selects. He's a fucking
so go ahead and buy a seat
guy
in 307, row 2.
Well, there's not a bad seat in the house with Game Time.
Oh no. And the best part, the thing that I like too is that you can see the view. They let you, like, once you click on your
3D,
ticket,
or
they
it's like
show you the view of where you're going to be sitting.
And like who's going to be next to you.
Yeah.
You can look at the poor saps who are behind you.
Yeah, exactly.
Or if you want to be in the back row, all the poor saps who have to sit in front of you. But yeah, Game Time, the absolute best in the world. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code BOYDAD for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Download the Game Time app today. Last minute tickets, lowest price guaranteed. All right, friends, let's talk about Omaha Steaks. It's about that time. Grilling season meets Father's Day season means that Omaha Steaks should be delivered to your doorstep stat. But the best thing about Omaha Steaks is it's not just steaks. They got it all. Sides, other meat options. There's just so much going on. And with Father's Day, it's a gift that's guaranteed to take him to his happy place. Omaha Steaks. With Omaha Steaks, the possibilities are endless. Endless flavor, endless variety, endless value. They have truly perfected more than just a steak. Just like I said, mouthwatering gift packages start at just $89 when you go to omahasteaks.com and use promo code DAD at checkout. Good promo code. Like, who am I getting this for? Dad. Promo code DAD.
Exactly, yeah. Show your dad the love he deserves with a gift as unforgettable as he is. Visit omahasteaks.com, promo code DAD at checkout.
How do you get your steak?
Rare.
Really?
Yeah.
Bloody?
Yeah.
How about when you cook it? How long do you throw it on there for?
1 minute.
1 minute. Both sides, or just you flash grill one side and get the hell out of there?
I throw it in the microwave for
Luckily
1 minute.
With Omaha Steaks, it doesn't matter if you grill it or microwave it. It's going to taste good.
Exactly. All right, let's talk about Keeps. Keeps is all about confidence. Keeps helps men reclaim their identity. If your hair has always been a part of who you are and it's something you want to keep around, Keeps can help. Hair or no hair, we think you should be the one to decide. With a full suite
of products
designed to regrow hair, maintain your hairline, or help you cover bald spots, Keeps helps you find the exact product suited to your hair loss needs.
But I love the hair thickening shampoo.
Yeah, you can use it.
And conditioner. I do use it, and it's freaking incredible. And the styling pomade. These products work together to complement your treatment plan and enhance results by making thinning hair look thicker, using a special formula designed
by hair loss experts. They support healthy hair growth with natural science-based ingredients like biotin, caffeine, green tea, and saw palmetto.
Oh, saw palmetto.
One of my favorites. Thanks to Keeps for sponsoring this podcast. Hair loss stops with Keeps. For a special offer, get started. Go to keeps.com/SOABD. That's Keeps, KEEPS.com/SOABD.
SOABD, like son of a boy dad. Results may vary, not offered in every state. Medication prescribed only if clinically appropriate. Consultation required.
Back to the show.
Francis had like Caleb Williams, CM Punk.
Just in case they stop by.
Lori Lightfoot. Just in case they stop by. Fucking Dante was seething. Kanye West.
There is a certain buzz around Chicago right now, though, about Caleb Williams and like the Bears and Hard Knocks.
I know. I listened to a Bears podcast the other day
delusional.
just because I wanted to tap into the
they're
podcast.
Delusional.
Or I wanted to tap into the buzz that they had going.
Yeah. It's the same thing with the Patriots. I mean, the Patriots think that they're going to win the Super Bowl this year because they have Drake May. He's not even going to start a single game.
And at least the Bears have 3 good wide receivers.
Yeah.
Drake May is going to have to throw it up to
Well,
himself.
we have good wide receivers.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do.
They have the worst receiving core in the
Baker.
league. Javon Baker.
Yeah, UCF. It's got potential.
It's the worst receiving core in the league.
He's top 10 in the NFL. He said it himself. He said, ain't no way there's 10 receivers better than me in this league. I believe him.
Are you talking about a wide receiver being confident in his skill set?
I believe him.
I mean, you have to be confident in your skill set.
I don't know. I fucked with that heavy. That was way cooler than Caleb Williams texting the punter being like, not going to need to punt that much this year.
You think that Javon Baker has 40 catches this year?
60.
Wow, top 10 in the league.
Yeah.
There will be like 10 guys that have twice as many catches as him.
Has there ever been a rookie that's gotten 1,000 yards for a season?
100%.
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, that was a dumb question.
It's okay.
I don't know. I think Marvin Harrison
ball.
Jr. is going to be a bust, and I think Javon Baker is going to be the future of the league.
No.
Yeah.
What about did you see the Giants receiver Malik Neighbors?
No.
He has a horse cock.
Yeah. You know who looks really good on the Patriots is that Joe Milton. That's his name, right?
The backup quarterback?
Yeah, third string.
I think he might start over May.
I think he might start over. He has a rocket of an arm.
rocket.
Yeah.
Why? Have you been watching training camp shit?
Oh,
of him?
yeah.
He's
Big
showing
time.
it off in training camp?
Dude, he's the great arm.
Really?
I mean, I think Brissett's going to start all year, and then I think it's going to be bad when they start Joe Milton over Drake May.
I know.
Drake May is a little boy. He's a young boy. He's a young boy.
He's a fresh-faced young boy.
Yeah. He's like Zach Wilson or
But
Mac
I think
Jones.
what you do is you start Milton for 2 seasons, and then you flip him for a first-round pick.
Yeah.
And then you put in May.
Yeah. And then we get a receiver.
And then you get a receiver.
Yeah.
Once May's ready.
Marvin Harrison Sr., Jr.
Marvin Harrison Jr. Sr.
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison the third. He'll be ready by then. But I mean, if Javon Baker's as good as you want, Milton to Baker
has got potential.
Milton to Baker 24.
Yeah, I
Print
like
the
that.
fucking
I like that.
t-shirts.
Yeah.
I really like that. Now I'm bullish on the Patriots.
I think they got potential. I don't think they're going to be as bad as some of us have been saying. Myself.
Yeah. Defense is going to be sick.
Their defense is good.
It's sick.
Yeah. And Gerard Mayo is a defensive coach.
He's a genius.
Yeah, he knows his way.
And he's young.
Yeah.
He could still, I mean, he might suit up some practices.
Yeah, he probably will. He'll get on the field.
He'll definitely get on the
Yeah.
field.
I heard he's been running practices in full pads and uniform.
No.
Yeah.
I fucking love the Pats.
Yeah.
I might cop a new sweatshirt.
Pats gear?
Yeah.
Good man.
Maybe I'll buy you one. How many of that archetype do you have? 2?
Of these?
Yeah.
5.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
Where do you get them from?
Depop.
What's that?
It's like a thrift store online.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
They're fucking great.
Yeah, they're nice.
Don't you get a little bit hot in the winter or in the summertime?
I wore short sleeves here, but I knew it was going to be not warm in here, or not cold.
Getting back from Chicago,
it was hot as shit getting
Yeah.
off that plane.
it's so hot.
I was
getting off the
roasting
plane.
like a pig.
I didn't like it at all.
I slept the entire flight. It was great. I woke up. Oh, I forgot about this. I remember waking up. I fell asleep before the plane even took off. And then I woke up and I just remember people running around being like, is anyone a doctor on board?
For you?
And then I just put my shit on noise canceling and fell right back asleep. They were going over the announcements and there was flight attendants going up and down.
Did you know what happened?
No idea.
You just chose to ignore it?
I just chose to ignore it. I was like, I don't have time for this.
What if it was for you?
It wouldn't have been for me.
What if you were so deeply asleep that they thought you were dead?
That happened to me one time when I came home from the Patriots parade. Or no, I came home
Which
from
one? Am I right?
20. It had to have been 2017.
Right. Oh, no, they didn't win 2017. Eagles won in 2017
2018.
against the Rams.
When was the last time they won the Super Bowl?
Against the Rams.
In 2018?
Yeah.
No, didn't they beat?
You're thinking of Tom Brady with the Bucks.
Yeah, that is what I'm thinking of. Yeah. I went to that and I got really drunk and then I came home and I fell asleep and I woke up and my mom was checking my pulse.
Is anybody a doctor?
Yeah, but that was crazy. I remember when we landed, I was like, I hope this isn't going to be like ambulances waiting and shit.
Yeah. Well, it will get you to land faster.
Yeah, but no problem. Everyone got off the plane normally.
Really?
Yeah.
Somebody was frauding.
Yeah, I think someone was like hyperventilating or some shit.
That happened to me as a kid.
They had to bring out the oxygen tank.
Yeah,
Really?
literally. I hyperventilated on a plane. I was like, me and my sister were unaccompanied minors. We flew on a plane, and I was like, I couldn't breathe.
You had a nervous breakdown?
I wasn't even nervous. I was pretty calm about it, but I just couldn't breathe. I clinically told everyone I cannot breathe.
Yeah, that's anxiety. There's really no health problems that would make it so you just out of nowhere just can't breathe.
Asthma, maybe.
Asthma? Do you have asthma?
As a child, I did.
Why did everyone have asthma as a child?
I think they were given. It was like ADD before ADD.
Yeah, everyone I knew had an inhaler.
Like they needed a way to make kids feel special.
Yeah.
Inhalers never did anything for me.
One of my friends, who I will not name names, who was going to the military, has asthma, and he hasn't had it in like 10 years, and he had a flare up the other day.
Oh,
and
no.
he couldn't get an inhaler because if he gets an inhaler, then it goes on his record. He
No.
has asthma. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of kids that have asthma are just in bad shape.
Yeah, absolutely. I never
It's
had
just
it.
like you can't run. Like you like get out of breath when you try to do something athletic.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you have no wind. Your
Yeah.
lungs are tiny. But there was like, I used to have the fucking regular inhaler, just the white.
Yeah.
But then I had one that was like a disc and like powder would go into your lungs.
Oh,
It
really?
was kind of tasty. It was like this purple disc. You'd like slide it back.
Interesting. I
and
never
this
had one of those.
sugary powder.
I never had any of them.
You never had asthma?
No.
But
Always
they
had
like
good lungs.
they like landed the plane early. My dad was like waiting there, and they like brought me off in like an oxygen,
No.
like an oxygen tank.
That's
Like,
like
yeah,
a
I guess
core
I got
memory.
in early.
That's a core memory.
It was a core memory.
Being rescued is always a core memory.
It taught me the value of victimhood.
And shame.
No, not shame. Victimhood.
I got
How
in a-
powerful victimhood is.
Have I ever told the story about when I got in the scandal with my parents about I had to get rescued while skiing, and I lied
No.
for like years and told them that it never happened?
Really?
Yeah.
You gaslit them?
Yeah.
Why?
I was
Embarrassed?
very embarrassed. I was probably in second grade, third grade maybe, and I was playing hockey, and we were skiing. We were on vacation and we went skiing, and I ran into a kid on the team, on our hockey team, who was a snowboarder, and he was like, "Yeah, come ski with me," and he took me up higher on the mountain than I'd ever been, and I couldn't go down. I tried to walk down, and I tried to slide on my ass, and then the ski patrol came over and they made me go in one of the stretcher. And they slid me down the whole mountain. And then you get down to the bottom of the mountain and they like have to like unstrap you. And then I just
In front of everybody?
in front of everybody, in front of like all the lift lines and shit. And then
And you just get up and you walk like you're
You
one
just
of
get
the
up and you
wheelchair
just-
people at the airport.
yeah, you just get up and you walk away normally. And then my parents were like, "How was it?" And I was like, "Oh, it was fun. It was great." And
Really? Because we have a $3,000 hospital bill.
yeah, and then like the next week we had a hockey game, and one of their parents, one of the kids' parents, like told my parents, they were like, "Sorry about like what happened with Harry, like having to get rescued." And my parents were like, "What happened?" And I was like, "I have no idea what they're talking about. That's crazy."
They're lying. I don't know why
Yeah.
they lie to you. They're
then
trying to
for-
smear my name.
And then for like months, I would deny it, and then my parents would like deny it to their parents. They'd be like, "He says that never happened." And then eventually I confessed and I got in a ton of trouble.
You got in trouble?
Yeah.
For lying?
Yeah. I lied about it for like a long time. And it was like every night they would be like, they're saying again that like you got rescued on the mountain. And I would be like, I don't know why they're saying that. That never happened.
They're trying to make me look bad. We should hire a lawyer and sue them because this is literally libel.
Well, the
They're
crazy
like,
thing is that I don't know why my parents believed me.
yeah.
I was like 11 years old and they were taking my word over these other parents' word.
Stop trying to make our son look weak.
Yeah.
You're not going to start over him in hockey.
Yeah. But that was a big deal. I got in a ton of trouble for that.
I don't care how much misinformation you spread.
I used to get in a lot of trouble when I was really young.
It's crazy how big of a deal lying was as a little kid.
Oh, it was the worst. Then my parents, after that happened, my parents tried to like make it seem like I had a lying problem.
Yeah.
My dad would be like, "Did you take the trash out?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." And he'd be like, "No, you didn't. Why are you lying?" I'm like, "It's not lie. I just lied to you to say that I'm going to do it. I didn't want to get in trouble."
When I was in
You know,
like
that's not lying. That's like stretching the truth. He's not going to know. I'll go do it when he's not paying attention, and then I won't get in trouble.
well, dude, like kids find out about lying at like 4 years
Yeah,
old.
yeah.
And then it's like, oh, this isn't an option. You don't have to be completely honest about what's going on. Like
No, yeah, it wasn't like I was like coming up with like these crazy lies.
one time I
You'd be like, "Did you do your homework?" "Yeah." No, I didn't do my homework. It's not lying.
Well, that is lying.
Yeah, I guess, but it's like normal lying.
I went to I was in an outdoor summer basketball league, and my mom was like just a freak about like sunblock and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And she was like, "Did you put on sunblock?" And I was like, "Yeah, I put on sunblock." And somehow, I don't even know how she found out that I didn't put on sunblock, but she literally like pulled me off the fucking basketball court.
Really?
And took me home. It was like, you didn't put on fucking, and I like.
That's a funny one to get caught for too, because you know you're gonna get caught within the hour when your skin is on fire.
Right.
Yeah.
When I'm just like fucking beat red.
Yeah.
And I was like, she drove us, it was like a 3-minute drive home, and I like broke down.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I'm sorry. I lied. I didn't put on sunblock. It wasn't released to get it off my chest, but I was so sorrowful and remorseful. And I think she probably like took me back to the basketball game, and my face was like blotchy from crying.
Yeah, yeah.
Crying as a kid and then having to like get on the bus or something like that. And you're just like, you're fucking, all your skin is just
My dad
discolored.
lied to me when I was young, and he told me that Friday the 13th was based on a true story and it happened in Massachusetts. And I went and I told everyone about it.
Right. Like your parents are lying to
Like
you all the time.
That was okay. But what I did, like he made me out to be a damn fool.
Exactly.
Everyone was like, no, that obviously didn't happen. I was like, my dad told me.
Which happened first?
I was like, my dad knew the guy that it happened.
No, it happened. It legitimately happened.
It was based on one of my dad's friends growing up.
Really? Because at the end of the movie, it says it's... Which happened first, though? Did you lie first or did your dad lie first?
That was probably right around the same time period.
You should have confronted your dad with his lying problem.
I know.
His lying ass.
Yeah. It's also a fucked up joke.
Yeah.
You know that horror movie that scared you? It's true.
No, it's happening right here. It's in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
Parents lie to kids all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
The biggest lie is when parents tell their kids, they're like, there's a black spot shows up on your tongue if you're lying.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that one?
I never got that.
I didn't even get it, but one of my little cousins would get it, and I was like, this is fucking evil.
Yeah, my cousins got some fucked up shit. My younger cousins.
Let me stick out your tongue.
Like
There's
shit
a black
about,
spot.
yeah.
And the little kid would be like,
yeah. Yeah, I used to get in a ton of trouble. I used to get in like crazy trouble when I was really young. I remember I used to jump over the seats on the bus in school, and I got caught for that, and I had to go to the principal's office.
Literally the most fucking innocuous thing that you can do.
Yeah, I got in trouble for bullying twice. One of them was worse.
That's a problem.
Yeah, they weren't that bad.
You were a bully?
No.
That's so whack.
No, I was definitely
victim.
not. I was a victim for sure.
No, you weren't. You were a perpetrator.
I was online. That's my problem. Was that
you were bullying online?
I was starting shit online.
No.
Yeah, that was in like 6th grade.
What was the nature of the bullying? Oh, you probably already had a Twitter account by then.
No, it was like a kid contemplating if I want to tell.
It was that bad?
No, it wasn't bad.
You have to tell it now, otherwise people will assume that you like forced someone to suicide.
Yeah, no, it was like one of my friends growing up was obsessed with this girl, and it was back when like Ask FM was a big thing. You remember that? When it was like the anonymous forum, and I was just commenting on it, just being like, yeah, he's in love with you, and I just like spammed it a bunch, and then it like turned into this like massive scandal. I don't know what happened, but I got in a lot of trouble. It really wasn't a big deal. It's actually really funny looking back on it because it was like the internet was like still new. So my parents were like, "What are you doing?
You've ruined this boy's life.
This is going to be on here forever." I was like, you could not, like the FBI wouldn't be able to find that right now.
And it's also the exact same as going up to someone in school and being like, you know, he likes you, right?
Yeah, I think I was just commenting a bunch of nasty shit, like cuss words and stuff.
Or like he wants to fuck you?
Yeah, shit like that. But it was like, I don't know, who cares? And then I had to like write. I remember having to write apology letters multiple times.
You were a fucking.
So I had to write an apology letter and put it in that person's mailbox. And
that's almost more embarrassing.
It was really embarrassing.
No, for the kid to get the apology letter.
Oh yeah,
because it's like, oh, my parents.
Well, because my friend folded and blamed everything on me. This was the problem. So I wrote probably like 10 things, and it was like Ask FM back then. It was like everyone was on it. So there was like everyone had like 700
Screen names?
screen like things on their forum or whatever.
Yeah.
And there was some sort of like misconception where like his parents asked if he did it and they're like, no, it was all Harry. And then my parents took that as I wrote every single post
Entry.
on this forum.
Yeah.
So there's like 900 and they're like, what are you doing? Are you fucking insane?
Yeah.
But in reality, I wrote like 10 of them. And I got in a bunch of trouble for that. That wasn't a big deal.
It's not that big of a deal.
That
It's
wasn't a
probably
big
pretty
deal.
funny.
It was a big deal when I was a kid. I got in a fuck ton of trouble for that.
But then you probably just realized that you could go to Twitter and just bully celebrities instead of your friends.
Yeah, that's where I took it. And no, I got in a bunch. I remember I didn't have a phone for like 3 years after that. From all of middle school, I had
it was on your phone that you
I
did
had no
it?
social media in all of middle school.
Really?
Yeah, until high school. Until 9th grade, I got a phone.
But then you were born in the darkness.
And that's when I really took it out.
They unleashed you.
Yeah.
You were like preparing.
Yeah, they didn't like that.
You had just like pent up tweets from 3 years prior.
Yeah.
While you were asking. If they just let you get it out of your system on Ask FM, you probably wouldn't have wound up at Barstool.
Yeah, I'd probably be in like finance or some shit.
You probably would have never made that meme of that hot dog.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Well, that's the funny thing is I guess I can't say I was a bully because I was like a total loser. Like I definitely wasn't no one was looking at me being like, stay away from that kid. He's trouble. I was like fat and like had braces in like 9th grade of high school.
Same. It was hilarious. We probably looked similar.
And then there was
probably
another
the same look about us.
Yeah, there was another incident when I was really young. I was probably in like 1st grade. But yeah, there was an Asian kid on the bus, and kids were giving him the pinky. Because that used to be like, the people said that was the middle finger in Asia.
Oh, yeah.
I actually had nothing to do with this, and I still to this day deny that I ever had anything to do with it. I was sitting next to the kid who was doing it, and then I got in a ton of trouble for that.
Yeah, right.
And he denied all of it. He blamed it all on me. I didn't do anything.
You were always just had someone else blame it on you, but you never did it. You were actually always innocent.
I would have made it if I did that. It would have been hilarious, but I never did that.
I mean, when I was in fucking middle school, they were still fucking hitting the Chinese eyes.
Yeah.
They were going Chinese, Japanese, Siamese. Like, look at these.
Yeah, I didn't have anything to do with that at all. And I still think to this day that my parents don't believe me. Because like that kid.
Yeah, because you're the boy who cried wolf.
Because we got in trouble on the bus. And then that kid had his mom. His mom was like not.
You were both given the pinky.
No, I wasn't.
You did not get the pinky.
I forget what the kid's name even was. Not the kid, not the Asian kid, the other kid that actually did it. And he like his mom got on the bus and like cussed out everyone. She was like,
you should not be doing
No,
this.
not the Asian kid. The kid that actually was being the racist. And his mom got on the bus and she was like, my son would never do that.
It was you.
And then I got in trouble. I got brought to the office. We both got brought to the office. And my parents were like unbelievably mad.
Did you tell them that it doesn't actually mean the middle finger in
I don't
Chinese?
even know what it was because I didn't do it. I wasn't the one that did it. But then I remember I got grounded for a month, and I remember I was outside and I had to rake leaves, and there was we had a tree that had all these like berries on them, and I was taking the rake and I was smacking it against the tree because all the berries would fall, and it turned out there was a hornet's nest like this big in that tree, and I got stung like 9 times.
No.
Yeah, I ran inside screaming.
That's what you get.
Yeah, ripping my clothes off.
So you've been a victim of injustice for a lot of your life.
Yes.
In that, like, you never do anything wrong, but you're always in the wrong place at the wrong time.
No, I got in trouble for jumping over the seats on the bus, and that was one that I owned. I was like, yeah, I was doing that.
Right. You own the one that wasn't bullying or racism. You own the one that wasn't actually...
No, I did the other one too, but I didn't do the racist one. That wasn't me. The racist one was absolutely not.
If you're
me.
6
I didn't
years
even know
old
what
and
happened.
racist,
that was because it was so crazy because they were like, they were like saying all this stuff, and I was like, I don't even know what you're talking. I didn't even know that this happened.
if you're 6 years old and racist, though, it's not even your fault. It's your parents' fault.
Yeah, that's
your
true.
parents should have grounded their own asses.
But that's why it doesn't make sense because my parents aren't racist.
Yeah, right. They probably drank fucking tea with their pinky up.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't do anything.
Your racist ass parents.
I would love to know who it was that did it because I'm having a very hard time remembering his name.
Yeah, we got to find a mirror to fucking find out who it was.
But yeah, that was a big deal. I actually ended up being friends with the Asian kid for a little bit after that.
Yeah, you need someone to cheat off in math class.
Yeah, well, that's racist. So yeah, I would never have said something like that or even assumed something like that.
Well, I guess it is racist to assume that they're really good at something.
Yeah. Stereotypes. Unlike saying that Japanese people have smelly assholes. That's not racist. If they don't have smelly assholes, why don't they have soap in their hotels?
It's not even a Japanese hotel. We're just calling it Japanese.
I thought it was. You told me. See, a classic misunderstanding. This is exactly what happened. I'm going off of what someone else told me. I thought it actually was a Japanese hotel.
I call it a Japanese hotel. You say the Japanese have smelly assholes, and then you tell your parents that I was the one being racist.
You told. That's not racist. I'm saying they have smelly assholes because they don't have soap. You're the one that it's not even a Japanese hotel.
I don't know. Let's look it up. Citizen M Japanese.
Once again, I am falling. I'm a victim.
There are Citizen M's in Japan, but it's from the Netherlands.
Okay. Well, then we'll switch it. People from the Netherlands have smelly assholes.
That can't be.
That's not as funny though. It's not nearly as funny.
Yeah, we got to keep it with Jap.
Yeah. Did you ever get in trouble?
All the time.
You were a troublemaker? You ever
Yeah.
get in any racist scandals?
I had a guilty conscience as a kid. I think
you would
I
tell people when you did something wrong?
I cursed at like football practice in 6th grade, and I came home and like told my parents.
Yeah, I was kind of like that too.
It's like I fucking shouldn't have did
For
it.
I could not tell a lie.
But I'm low key George Washington.
Yeah.
Or Abe. Who chopped down a cherry tree?
I think it was George Washington.
Yeah, George Washington said I cannot tell a lie.
Yeah.
Lincoln was the rail splitter. Honest Abe though.
I thought Lincoln was the vampire hunter.
Yeah. But I like softened the curse word that I said. Like I said something worse, and I was like, I said, "Damn it."
Yeah.
When I really
I would
said
do
fuck.
that.
So I was like,
sure.
I got the credit in my own brain for confessing it, but like I didn't make it as bad.
Yeah, I would do that. I would do that.
One time I was watching like an Eagles Washington Redskins game, and I like yelled out that someone was a douchebag.
Yeah.
My parents were like, Adam, where did you hear that word?
I never did that. I never did anything like that.
But I didn't know it was bad. I think I heard it from like an Adam Sandler album.
Yeah.
It's like douchebag. It's a fun, cool word to say.
Yeah.
German sounding.
It is a fun, cool word to say.
I'm trying to think what other types of trouble. I would they'd have like eye testing in high school. You know, some days you have like eye testing, or they'll like test like kids for ticks or whatever, or like head lice or whatever. They would do it in the principal's office. So I come home to my parents. I'd be like, I had to go to the principal's office today. They're like, what?
Funny.
I was like, they're doing eye testing.
We never did that. We always did that in gym.
What?
All those like physical exams.
The lice test?
We'd all have to line up with our shirts off to see if we had scoliosis.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it turned out that the guy that was testing us was a pedophile.
Pervert, yeah. Bend over and touch your toes.
Yeah.
I want to see if your back's straight.
Yeah.
The girls need to do it too. I can't see it with your young bras on. These fucking perverts. Well, it's crazy that they tested for lice once a year.
We never got tested for lice.
It must have been a foregone era.
It must have been a local thing. You guys probably had a lice problem.
You think?
Yeah.
It was like every year though. You go in and get a lice test.
We never had that.
Really?
Ever.
They would like go in and like take a ruler through your hair and like check for lice.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what if it happened a different time of the year? Must have been some dirty kids at our Blue Ribbon School of Excellence.
Yeah. There was kids would get in trouble at our school all the time for like drawing like swastikas and shit.
Swastikas were hilarious.
Yeah, but it would never be like someone just like drew a swastika on like their paper. It would be like they like carved it into like the wall of the gym. And it'd be like, all right, dude. Well, clearly you're gonna get in trouble for that. Yeah.
In middle school, it's
no,
crazy.
I was always in like I think it was one kid did it in high school. He got suspended. And then we had like bomb threats and shit all the time.
Really?
When I was in middle school,
what type of
someone in the
troubled
high
ass
school,
Boston public school did you go to?
When I was in middle school, someone in the high school lit the trash can in the bathroom on fire. And then the kid that did it, I knew. Or the kid that found out, I knew, and he almost got in trouble because he's the one that reported it. And then they were like, well, you were in the bathroom when it happened. So and then he was like, why would I have told you guys if I lit the trash can on fire?
Yeah. With guilty conscience. I guess. Same type of shit.
Yeah.
Damn. It was a wild and fun time.
Yeah. Not anymore. People don't really get into shit like that anymore.
I bet they do. I bet there's bad kids.
I think it's just all online.
Or it's like if you're going to get in some trouble, you just do a school shooting.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't light trash cans on fire
You swing
anymore.
for the fences.
You just kill everybody.
Well, they shouldn't have made swastikas so fucking easy and fun to draw. Swastikas drawing like without the iconography behind it.
Well, they date back way before.
Yeah, it's
the
truly
Nazi
a Native
Party.
American symbol.
Yeah.
We're just celebrating our Hopi ancestors.
You know what it means?
Love and prosperity.
Yeah.
But it's like the same as the S.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. It might even be better.
Yeah, the S. I mean, the S was easy and fun to draw too, and then it became the SS 88.
Yeah.
White pride. Like white pride is just dudes who like to doodle.
Yeah. It's dudes who didn't pay attention in math class.
Yeah, they just were incredible at doodling.
Yeah.
Doing a fucking intricate ass doodle was so fun.
Oh, yeah.
You just like fill up an entire page of doodle.
Yeah. I used to have these binders that were very easy to draw with pencil on. They would be a disaster.
Some kids would fucking be great at doodles. I remember I fucking beatbox in math class. One time this kid, Tim Campbell, turned around and was like, dude, that one was actually a really good beatbox.
Damn.
I was like, damn, I am black.
Shout out to Tim.
Shout out to Tim Campbell. He had the fucking ear, bro. He had the ear and the vision. You've been fucking crushing weights.
No, I haven't. Should we wrap this up, though? Because we got to record again tomorrow.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, we went 20 minutes over.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for listening.
Love
we'll be
you guys.
back tomorrow.
Sorry about I'm a little bit sick right now, but
Yeah.
thanks for rocking with me.
We'll be back tomorrow. Goodbye.
Goodbye.